Ooh, welcome back, Heavenlies. This is Heaven's Army doing his second review. Yeah, I laugh because it's just like I've never imagined me ever doing a review. I've never imagined me playing an MMO game. I never imagined me playing racers, fighting, shooting games. Like, there's a lot that I've never imagined me doing, and then I'm doing it now. But yeah, this is a review. It's gonna not be I'm not gonna go as in detail as what an actual real review would be. I just am so happy to have this system that I just want to show it. Um, I have nothing downloaded. It's woo brand new. Okay, you can go left and go to somewhere else. That might be a shortcut to something else. Um, I have the Nintendo Super Nintendo games. This and this, you need the Nintendo Online, and that is an extra cost to the thing that's already the Nintendo something else. I have no idea what it is. I was just called up my family and was like, "Hey, you have a Nintendo Switch thingy, right? You have the online thingy?" And they're like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Add me," and they did. And I will go and show you these two. But if I can't right this moment, but if I could, I can pay for more and get a whole bunch of Sega Genesis and Nintendo 64 games as well. It's not all of them, but you'll if you see when I get into there, you'll see the types of games that they're giving, and I think it's amazing. I think it's wonderful. I'm connected with Wired. Why did you disconnect and then say you're back to Wired again? I'm watching you switch. I don't think I need to go online. And the news is the news. The Nintendo eShop, that should be the same as the Nintendo Wii and Wii U. I do have an album, but I want to delete it. I hit a button, which I thought was the home button, but it was it was the take a picture button. And I don't know the Switch controls yet. I figured out where the X is though. Genius, Heaven's Army figured it. Yeah, that button down there on your left hand, that's the left hand controller on the screen. Yeah, that button is the take a picture, but on your right hand it's the same button, but that's the home button in your right hand control. Yeah, system settings. Okay, I have my Wii tablet in the dock 100% of the time. I want to stream to a TV and I want to have internet wired. So I already touched upon this, but I'll explain it in full detail now. Um, the dock is not anything but a dock. It'll charge stuff and you plug stuff into it. Your tablet has everything to do with everything. It's supposed to be portal. It's like what they wanted to always do. Have the portal thing. I am not a portable person. A portal? Yeah, I'm not a portal either. I'll confirm that now. Um, but it's supposed to be you take the Switch with you. You don't need to carry around that dock thing that comes with the Switch. But if I take my tablet out right now, the screen goes away and I lose internet. I have to be connected Wi-Fi to get internet, and I don't have the Wi-Fi set up. My Wi-Fi sucks compared to my wired. So my tablet just stays in the dock forever. If I take it out, I lose Wi-Fi. The thing that I was mentioning, it doesn't make sense now, but if it happened, this is a big what if. If my two controllers that I'm using right now dies, I have to put it on my tablet in the charger thing, and I can't play any games because I can't use my controllers when it's plugged into the tablet when it's in the dock because it doesn't activate the buttons and it's kind of hard to control it anyway. So I was like, if these let go, if I was playing any game, I can't. Once if these controllers die, I'm done playing. I was told that these last a very long time. I don't have the grips onto the two little hickeys down on the bottom left. That is what I'm using. I've taken it off the tablet and used it this way. But like I'm told that they last a long while. I hope they do, and I hope they keep their charge forever. because my one of my PlayStation 3 controllers lasted an hour, or it said it did. I left it on all stream, and it was still running. So it just said it was dead, but it lied. But anyway, that's the one thing I was thought was very strange, that I can't take up my tablet with the wired plugged into the dock and still have internet. I assume that the tablet would still connect to the dock wirelessly or just be connected somehow, and I'll still have internet, but it doesn't work that way. The dock isn't like that. Everything's with the tablet. So I've learned that I don't think I have to worry about getting another controller or another set of these things. Um, in case if like they're not charged, they will be charged every night, but like yeah, I don't think I have to worry about that. I also noticed that I didn't notice until now. There is no menu music on the Nintendo Switch. As a live streamer, it's good to have music playing, unless your voice sounds amazing, and I don't want to joke too hard right now, so I won't. But yeah, like I've noticed that there's no options to have it on or off. It's again, I'm a strong believer that video games and everything should have options. And yeah, there's no music playing. If I go here, will this have music? I hope so. Oh, well, that was a nice little coin from Mario. Oh, you remembered where I was last night. So, no, before you all go, wow, I spent a long time organizing these in alphabetical order. My family had a mess of this. It's like whatever they gave you, they just opened it up and left it there. It was horrible. Um, so I organized it from A to Z, with games that I've never ever seen before. I've heard of Donkey Kong. I've heard of Double Dragon. I heard of Dr. Mario. There's Earthbound. I can do Earthbound. That's awesome and exciting. There's the Excite Bike, the original. I played the Nintendo 64 version, which was an absolute riot for those who want to have a laugh of somebody who's never been on a dirt bike, and then let's just hop on a dirt bike and do actual racing with it. Yeah, of course, comedy ensues. I've heard of Ice Climbers. I heard of this game thanks to another YouTube channel. You know what? I'll shut them out because I don't shout too many people out. I'm too small to shout them out. It's kind of like me talking about really famous people and they don't know who I am. But it's thanks to the Game Grumps, Gas Grumps, Danny, the people who were there. I'm quite certain it's that game. I would laugh if it wasn't. But I'm pretty sure that's it. It even got the same look to it. But Kirby, I've been mentioning we should play Kirby. There's more on the Super Nintendo. Start the Kirby series and the Metroid series. I'm like, Heavenly's like, there's so many good games on the Nintendo Wii and Wii U, and a few of you did. A few of you actually did get a couple of those games. I got all of my Metroid games donated to me, which was awesome, and a few others. So yeah, I don't know. This might actually only be in Japanese details, but it actually has English when you go to it, so that's something. And it has one player and two players, so some of it's in English, maybe. 1985! Oh my goodness, some of this is so old. Pinball. Wasn't Atari the one of the first home systems that people actually started getting that had the pinball game? There's the Mario Bros. So I've already done the Mario Bros. I haven't done that. Oh, that's probably that thing that was just called the Mario thing. And it's just that little mini game on a. It's that what you're seeing. That's the whole game. There's a couple extra levels. There's like 3 layers to it, and enemies come out of the pipes, and you have to jump from underneath to hit them. Because I saw the video when I was looking at the game. And then you gotta hit them, and you get points. And if you take them all out, you move on to the next stage, which is the same stage, but like different enemies and harder enemies and faster enemies. And yeah, I was never gonna live stream it because it costs the same amount as any other Mario game, but like there's no game there. I don't know how to content that. For 5 minutes maybe. But like I think I played the lost levels, or did I not? And I played two. I played the one where Mario, Luigi, Peach, and Toad had their own different abilities, and it looks like that one. Um, Super Mario Bros. 2, The Lost... You know what? I never played that. I can play that and put that on. That's the Super Mario Bros. 2 that I played. That's totally it. I know that without a doubt. That's Luigi on the left, Toad, Mario, and Princess Toadstool, not Princess Peach. That's right. I actually didn't read it. I was looking at the picture, and I remembered that was Princess Toadstool at that point. But we've already played these Marios. But I can still play them, yes, but I don't have to. I've already did these Zeldas as well. Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link, and The Legend of Zelda. I've already done these. Wrecking Crew looks like Mario again. And yeah, so they're this big if they're alone. If you put 5 or 6 of them, they get smaller and smaller the more you put on. I believe you can put a stack of 10, but they're so small you can't see anything, so I made it nice and big for the live stream. Everyone can read those words on the screen. At least I can. But yeah, that's all of my Nintendo games that came with this family pack thing. And I will gladly show you the Super Nintendo as well. I hit home, not the left thumb, but the right thumb. My logo is the Hyrule symbol. I just want to create the account and just go. I didn't have a moment to like get everything all organized. Oh, my logo is kind of blocking off the top left game. Okay. Bomboozle? Oh, okay. Oh, my logo isn't blocking off that word. Good. Breath of Fire! I've already got those games going. I'm technically on Breath of Fire 3. Yeah, like, I'm waiting for one person to show up. I would love to contact them, but I just don't know what they're doing. They told me to, like, don't play it until they get back, and they never came back, and it's been years. Donkey Kong Country. I was asking you, Heavenlies, should we get Donkey Kong Country? I think it'd be great. And there they are, technically, right at this present moment, free. They're just there. I can play them. Off the Switch, the Super Nintendo versions. That's the Earthbound I played. I've done that one a long time ago. Yeah, like that's I could do the first one, and then this one I think is Mother 3 or whatever it's called, but we seem to be missing some games in the middle. We don't have Earthworm Jim 1. If that's the original F-Zero, that's great, because I have F-Zero X on the Nintendo 64, maybe? There's a cartridge somewheres. Hey, Punk, are you tough enough? Okay. There's the Kirby stuff there. Um, yeah, there's all the Kirbys. I got 3 before Kirby All-Star. I was moving... These appeared last night, 96... 97. Aha, okay. These appeared last night. The ones that are special, this one, and this one, they appeared and I moved everything down in a hurry. I was in a rush. This has 4, this has... I have 5. I somehow missed one. That'll work. Okay, cool. No, I'm cool with that. These are smaller ones and they throw off everything. Yeah, I tried to have 5 of everything. Again, they just appeared. They were for free. Just click onto them. They open up, and then like, here, these are these. So I'll explain about the special now in case if you were curious and I didn't mention them on Nintendo's. This is the original game. This is the game that you'll be playing that's start a brand new game. Some of the special ones, they're all kind of different in a way, but this one you have play extra course, normal course, extra course. There's a map select and a dance select. Other ones you have, like, you start off on level 8. You next. Which ones are the ones that had stuff that was like made sense? You start off on level 8, you have all the guns, you have all the abilities, you're maxed powered. I think it was Metroid that I seen. That looks really pretty, but I've never seen that. But we got Star Fox. I think I've always wanted to play Star Fox. I heard people talk about it, and I have 1 and 2 right there. I'm assuming that Star Fox 64 was probably the one everyone was talking about, but there's my Super Mario All-Stars. That has a whole bunch of other Mario games all in one thing. There's my Mario Kart that I've never was able to get to. All cups and all courses are playable right away. Everything's already unlocked. So the specials kind of got some kind of little neat feature for it. If you're into that, or if you've already beaten the games. Yeah, I see some of my stuff got swapped around when I was moving things quickly last night. I don't know why I was in such a rush. I mean, I don't have any time, so maybe that's why I was in a rush. Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island? Oh, I can play that one right away. Because I went from Super Mario World to Mario 64. I didn't see this game because I thought it was called Yoshi's Island, which I would have played that one at some random weird point, or if I never got the game, I just never would have played it. But I can play that one anytime, actually, and put that into my Mario series. I've already done the Super Metroid. I've done quite a few Metroid games. Welcome back, May! You've missed everything that you wanted to see. You just missed everything. But I'm glad you're back. Yeah, I've already finished all the Zeldas. I've done everything up to the point. What happened to Warframe? I actually already beat it. It's all done. And I was trying to get information yesterday, but nobody was around to answer, or they just didn't answer. But yeah, I beat it. Warframe is done. I was that close to beating it, I just couldn't get the Warframe that Flowers gave me. And yeah, I beat it within an hour. So tomorrow I can play this, and that is what I will do. I'll play most likely some Nintendo games just to like get a whole bunch of them checked off. But we got so many games that could start as a series. All these are free, by the way. Yeah, it's really amazing if you got somebody else paying it for you, and you just get them to add you to their family pack, or become somebody's family, and and join in on this thing because it's amazing. But yeah, you missed all my Nintendo games, and these are all the Super Nintendo ones. Now, the bigger family pack cost even more. But I'm not ready for that yet. But yeah, there's those games and those games that I can't, because you need to pay even more money. But at least the Nintendo and that one's going, so we got lots of games to go through. Some of these are probably all going to be like one-off episodes. I doubt I'm going to playing Super Soccer for 2+ episodes. And one-offs might only be an hour long, but I still got lots of games that I can play, even if they all were 1 hour long apiece. And some of them I've already played and beat, sadly, but there's a lot that this will be a series. I can go through the Donkey Kong series, and I'll be playing the ones on the Nintendo first. Like, I got games now. I don't know which ones I'm gonna kick in for story and series, but we'll get there. Oh, May, by the way, I looked up Stray. It's not out till the 21st or something, and there was no pre-order when I looked last night. So we can't pre-order just yet. But I'll keep checking from time to time, and I'll let you know. But I'm assuming since you want the pre-order, you want me to pre-order it, and the day it comes out, you want me to play it? Because if that's the case, I can do that. But again, if you're going to be working or busy, I can wait as well for you to let me know, and then you'd be like, wait like a couple more days so I can watch you, and I will gladly wait. But yeah, whatever you wish. You're the one donating. You have a lot of power. You have all the power. Super Simulator? Like Baseball Simulator? What? I want to see what all of these games are. Super Ghouls and Ghosts? Like, I don't know any of these games. There's a lot. I've always wanted to play the Punch-Out things. I've mentioned Punch-Out a while ago. When I got the Nintendo Wii. That was a while ago now. And I'm like, Punch-Out, everybody. There's a Punch-Out and a Super Punch-Out. I have to play that. That's gonna be hilarious. You know that's gonna be funny. Because I'm gonna not know what I'm doing. And I'm literally gonna get punched out. And it's gonna be funny, I think. And there's some tough looking dudes on that screen. But yeah, and that guy looks like some former president kind of thing going on. Doesn't he? Just younger though, a little bit younger. Um, anyway, that's everything that I want. I almost hit that same button that takes a picture. I want to use my left thumb for some reason to close out. The home button. Do I use my left thumb on my PlayStation 4 and 5 as well? I don't know. I doubt it. But yeah, too bad. Too bad I don't have these. I'm curious to see what's on it. 16 bits, everybody. Oh wow. And then the 64 bits is that what it is talking about? Probably. Um, I assumed it was on PS5 because Steam has it for pre-order. Yeah, I checked for PS5 and there's no pre-order yet. Steam is just a hacker. Steam might have had. That's probably where the game was developed. Maybe. Who knows? I didn't see it yet. But I'll keep on checking for your Stray game because I wouldn't mind playing as a cat. I also have another cat-like game installed on my PlayStation 5 already too. I can play that cat game anytime. I already have an episode on it on YouTube already. But I mean, anything is possible these days. But yeah, there you go. There's my little review. That only took 25 minutes. That's not enough time. I didn't want to play another game for 3 hours because I want to play games for 4 hours, and I thought maybe my review will take an hour. No, not at all. It's because I can't like go in everywhere. There's no point to go online shopping. I can't buy anything. Um, and you don't the news there's the news like yeah, that's coming out soon or today even, and like if you're watching this later, what it's already out. That's not even out yet, but in probably when you're watching it is out. Like that's why I kind of don't want to talk about stuff like that because it's all time sensitive stuff. It makes no sense. I'm looking. May, you're here. I can thank you again. This has been a treat. This is what I was talking about all those free games. Yeah, this has been crazy to get all these games, and there is a lot that I can play. I'm gonna be playing all the ones that I've never played, of course. And even the ones that I've already played, there's still so much to go through. So much to play. And even if I got more games, which I'm trying to figure out the Pokemon games, because I've already done them, but I could redo them. It's been 6 years since I played them, basically. Um, I wouldn't mind getting my hands on them, but I don't even think the Nintendo Switch is updated to the point where I can play Pokemon games. I know the Wii U had 3DS games, but I don't think Pokemon was on there. And I still don't think Nintendo has ever put Pokemon on their systems. And I don't know why, because I would get them and play them. I would love to be playing. I would love to go straight through all the Pokemon and be able to trade from your system to your system. To have it updated to a point where you can trade your Pokemon to yourself so that you can remove that trade transfer. I know it was a thing back in however long ago when Pokemon came out, where you and your friend would go to your house or somewheres, most likely in school, I would say, and trade Pokemon and battle each other. That's great, but right now, nobody does that, or at least I know not a single person. So I just want to be able to trade to myself. I thought there was yes, there was, but it's Pokemon Rangers and Pokemon Puzzle game and Pokemon Match 3 Pokemons, and then you get gems. It's not really a Pokemon card game. That I don't even think is on there either, but I can play that game. But not the newer ones. The newer ones are all online and they're all battle each other. I'm talking about the original one on whatever old system. It'd be black and white. It'll just be called Pokemon Card Trading Game. And that one's just offline. You get all the cards you want in the game, and it's great. Minus the ones that you have to trade for again, which you can't do, sadly, so it kind of makes it almost impossible, I think. Or there might be a way to get them, I don't know. Not that I know of anyway. But yeah, there you go. I should do my live stream tomorrow, the next episode, for those who are in the loop. I should play something off of my Nintendo Switch. It's been days since I have it, but I've never played on it. My PlayStation 5 has received a lot of love. I've already beaten 2 games on it now. Um, so yeah, like my PlayStation's been I coddled that system too much. It's now time for me to play on the Switch and get some more Nintendo stuff back on my channel again. I would love to have more Nintendo games, and I got a bunch now. So that's exciting for me. That's wonderful for me. Um, and then any other new games that come out, that would be great to be able to play them. I know that I must be able to get my hands on some Mario games. I kind of want to still go in order, but I can get Mario games. I could get probably a Pokemon game or two, but they're like not in order. That bugs me a little bit, but I can play Pokemon games. I can probably play Luigi's Mansion 3, but I'm missing Luigi's Mansion 2. You know what I mean? Like, I kind of want to do the second one, but I don't think it's possible. I think it's only for a handheld, and it's not on any system. My dream is for Nintendo to get to that online point where they put all their games online and charge us for it. But they put them online so that everyone can play them. Or at least I can. Do it for me. Because, my goodness, I want to play all of the Nintendo. Then I want to move on to the Super Nintendo. I would love to be so big that I could just pay for these and play them all too. Digitally on the Switch. No cartridges, no anything needed. Just they're all here on the Switch or whatever system it would be. And just play the games that I just would not be able to afford because they're like $500 for an actual real cartridges for some of the games. It's like, why is that a thing? So, so yeah, I am looking forward to just doing random stuff tomorrow. But yeah, if you were trading actual real cards with other people and battling with Pokemon real cards, man, that is also something I've never done, but I've heard about it. Because there's still people who play Magic. And there's still people who play... No, I think the other stuff's all board games, like the War Hammer stuff. Like real action figures on the board, and I never got into it. I stepped away and I never even looked at it, but I know it exists. And stuff like that. I've been away from all that stuff in years, but yeah, I've tried to learn about everything. I'd rather just play the card games themselves on a system instead of playing a real card game. I am of that generation. I want to play a video game, not a card game. But that's wild. Either way, I have to do something. Tomorrow I'm just gonna play random silly games off my Nintendo. I'm gonna stream off my Switch. I'm just gonna pick a bunch of random Nintendo games and just do some short one-off episodes and try to get 4 hours out of it. I may beat 4 games or I may beat 8+ games. I don't know how long it's going to take some of those games. But I wouldn't mind just throwing some Nintendo one-offs and putting that on my YouTube series. Because I know that I'm not going to be able to beat them. I'm not going to understand what I'm doing, and I'm not going to be able to beat them. Because they go to like hundreds of levels. They're all the same levels, but a little different. And they're all extremely difficult and hard to win, so I'm not going to be able to step into a game and win. It's not going to happen. So there's going to be a whole lot of me dying and losing, and then going, cool, I'm done, and moving on to another game. That's my plan, because I don't want to kick into a series just yet. I still got a lot of researching to do before I find out what I'm going to actually play, because I could get into Donkey Kong. I could get into Kirby. I have most of the Sonics done because I have the Sonic on the PlayStation 3 collection. So I don't think, even if I got that, there would be no new Sonics for me because I think I've done them all. That's on the old stuff. But yeah, like I heard Nintendo games and Super Nintendo games are very difficult. I remember playing Earthbound and I got beat up a lot on that game. And many other old games. Zelda 1? Was it Zelda 1? I died in like 4 seconds. Like, I started the game, I went to the left or to the right, and then I died. And that was how long my game was, and I'm like, oh cool, game over. We don't have to play anymore. So yeah, like the games were way harder back then. And me being of the 2000, I not dating myself, me of the PlayStation 4 era, who got an old PlayStation 3 system first and then played those games and then going back to harder games, yeah, I'll get beat up on those. But yeah, now I gotta try to figure out what I want to do tonight. You know what? I could probably throw a silly little game off my Android and just remove another game off my system. Yeah, I can do that too. Because I kind of want to hop into Street Fighter Tekken, but like I don't want to do like a 2 hour thing. I want to do a 4 hour thing onto it and get that done as soon as possible. So I'll leave it be. Watch it be a 2 hour game when I could have done it. Anyway, who knows? Either way, I'm all into sorts because Warframe threw a curveball. I didn't know how long my pretend review was going to go. And clearly not long enough at all. So now I'm like, okay, now I gotta get another game to fill in, but I'm glad I showed you my Nintendo Switch. Thank you, May, 1,000 times over for this beautiful system, as well as a PlayStation 5, as well as all the games that you've donated. Plus, you're planning on getting me Stray soon, so thank you for just being so amazing and going above and beyond what I would want my viewers to do. Yeah. So thanks. It humbles me every time, and I come home and I'm wowed every time when I see a Nintendo Switch and a PlayStation 5 where there was empty spots before. Actually, I made a little bit more space for it, so yeah, thanks. There you go, done. Do you like my reviews? How many people have actually sat down and watched my PS5 or this Switch review and went, this isn't a review. Are you upset with me? Because it looks like me showing off my system, or you're like, you know what, you did good enough job. Yeah, we see it. You've explained enough that we know how to do. You don't need me to go through the settings. I really don't think you do. I think you should seriously go through every settings and then mess with every button until you figure it out. If you're curious on how I got that percentage of my bar up on the top right, it's in the settings. You got to go down and mess with it. Yeah, I should not have to go into full detail, and I refuse to do that. That's too technical. I don't want to become one of those reviewers on YouTube now. It was great. I did know some stuff on PlayStation 5. I got to know well on your review. Oh, did you really? You got to learn some things? Because I was just like, I got a PS5. Basically, that's what that was. And then me talking about some weird things. Oh, I mean, this isn't a PlayStation 5 review, but I can't admit this now. I grabbed my PlayStation 4 controller recently, and I went, this is no. And then I grabbed my PlayStation 5, I went, oh no. I already said before that I didn't like the PlayStation 5. It felt sharp, it felt weirder. And then I grabbed my PlayStation 4 controller and the handles got like a weird bump onto it now. And I'm like, I like the PlayStation 5 controller now. So I don't know when it happened. Because I played Spider-Man and I played Ghostwire Tokyo, Warframe. And between those games, I like the PlayStation 5 controller more than the PlayStation 4 now. And I don't know when my brain decided to change on me because I didn't know it, I didn't like it anymore. But there you go. The PlayStation 4 controller is not so great anymore. HEAVENSARMY being bold and says it now on the Switch review. But yeah, see if I can find that. It's not there, isn't it? Controller and settings. Date. Console battery on. There you go. It's there in your system. I did it for you. You know what? I actually did it for you. Go to the system, go down to console battery, And then on the top right of your screen, you can see what your percentages are, because it's not on there normally. You're welcome. I've gone and done it. I can't believe I forced myself to do it. I can feel you waiting, judging me when I said I'm not gonna do it. And then I'm like, all right, I'll do it. Either way, let's get another game done. Sure, I can probably do another game in an hour worth of work, and this will be the strangest night. I got 3 different games showing up at the same time now on YouTube. You're welcome, YouTube. I know you love me. How else would you be growing still? So, yeah, I even got my first like comment in a long while. That was exciting. I love getting comments on YouTube. So, thanks for leaving a comment. They were trying to help me out with the Tekken 6 thing where I got destroyed. There was 3 stages left that I couldn't win. They applied on episode 2. And I'm like, episode 3, I got it covered, thanks. And they're like, right on. And I'm like, cool, yeah. So yeah, I still got a comment, so I like those. Keep sending those, please. But yeah, cool. There you go. We're done. We're done. I wanna let's get this go. My poor controllers have. It's my 3rd time picking up these controllers, or is it 4th? Once to set up the system. I think I set it up and sorted all of these at the same time. Another time to get it ready, and then I think this might be my 3rd time holding these controllers in my hand. Truly. And if not, this is without a doubt the 4th time I've held these controllers in my hand. They're so small, but I can hold on to them, so nothing's wrong. And I can swing my hands around without smacking my mic. I heard Skyward Sword has been added to this thing with these controls, so that would be interesting to see how that plays out. Because my poor mic is still beat up from that game. But yeah, there you go. I gotta stop talking. We'll move on. We'll move on to other games. My bad. Yeah, I was done like 10 minutes ago. Then May showed up and distracted me again. But yeah, I mean, I don't know how to word this. I don't know how we could make this work. I think I just need to grow as a much bigger channel, and then we can pay for this forever, because it's a subscription that I have to pay for monthly or yearly for, and I would have to like make use of it. No point for me to get it tonight, because I won't be playing these tomorrow. So like, I don't know how to make this work, but if I was a big enough channel, I can pay for it myself as a big boy. And I will then I'll have those games going whenever I want. I'm not there yet, though. I'm not even close to there yet. But they are there for future thinking, because I don't know what games are on there. I have no idea, because I can't even go on to look. I have to instantly pay without looking. It would be nice to see a preview of what's in there, or I could just Google the answer, but no, I don't want to do that. But yeah, we got Nintendo and Super Nintendo. We're gonna donate you, no worries, whenever you plan to play them. These, because this, like I said, it makes no sense to donate for it. It's a subscription thing. And if I get the subscription, I get both of them. But it costs a lot to add it to a subscription that you're already paying for. And yeah, it makes no sense. I don't know how to make it work, man. Welcome back, Mal. You see what's going on. Oh, well, Mal, you missed it. I'm not going back for you. I want you to watch this episode earlier and take a look at my Nintendo and my Super Nintendo list. Because I told you, I messaged you on Facebook about how disorganized my family had their games. And wait, you have a Nintendo Switch as well, Mal. Is yours organized like mine or not? Because it took a long time to organize those games, so let me know how your thing. Let me know how your thing goes, because I can't go back and click on these things. You didn't organize them? What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? How do you find the things? It was in such a mess. I organized it all. It took way too long. Hours, I believe. It took hours. But yeah, don't know. I just you don't know where they are. No, you don't. This should be a test. I should hook you up to a lie detector test, and then make you play the game and start asking you questions, and I want you to answer, and they'll all be lies. So So yeah, either way, let's go and get another small game done since I can't seem to get 3 or 4 hours out of this. So we'll do that now. So I'll be back for those who are live. I'll be back with just a silly little Android game, just another one that I'm playing or I haven't even played yet. I don't know. There's a cute one that I could play, or one that I've already played that I could just play it and then never play it again. There's lots I can do, so we'll see. But yeah, I'll be back. So if those who are still wanting to watch me live, don't go too far. I'll be back as quickly as possible. And for those who are watching on YouTube, just hit the next button. Unless it doesn't go to me, then click on me and then click on something else. Yeah, I know YouTube doesn't have me on the next button all the time. I caught you, YouTube. Either way, thanks, Heavenlies, for showing up and watching. And seriously, if you like what I'm doing, please hit those buttons. You know what to do by now. And I will see you all in the next episode. Take care.